The list of best Netflix movies of 2024 includes a wonderful collection of interesting films. They depict multiple cultures from America, France, South Africa, and others. You will find a variety of genres, including comedy, horror, romance, mystery, action, and thriller. You will meet some of the most amazing movie stars, such as Mark Wahlberg, Russell Crowe, Halle Barry, and others. Follow with us the most important of these films and their reviews through the following paragraphs. Trigger warning: an action movie starring Jessica Alba, although some may think that her fighting scenes are not interesting enough. However, her fans still welcome seeing her on screen. The film is directed by Muli Surya, and it is one of the best Netflix movies of 2024. The story is about Parker, the investigator and CIA agent who served in Syria with her friend Spider. One day, Parker is called by her hometown mayor and former lover Jesse Swan to tell her that her father has died in a mining accident. With her extensive experience as an investigator and intelligence agent, Parker works to uncover the perpetrators. She shows all her martial arts skills in taking revenge on her father's killers, with Spider's help, who is proficient in computer networks. Movie time: 1 hour and 46 minutes. Movie type: action, crime, and thriller. Heart of the Hunter, a South African thriller movie produced with great care. The film starring Bonko Koza and directed by Mandla Dube. The film tells the story of a group of armed activists in South Africa seeking to eradicate corruption. The most important of them is former lawyer Johnny, who suffered from the scourge of corruption, and Zuko, the good daughter of anti-corruption parents, even when Johnny falls ill and feels his end is near. This does not stop him from pursuing the corrupt, but he tries to speed up their exposure before his life ends. The movie is one of the best entries in the Netflix movies of 2024 list, and you should not miss it. Movie time: 1 hour and 45 minutes. Movie type: action, spy, and thriller. Under Paris, a horror film in which the starring role is played by a shark that tasted human flesh for the first time and was unable to give up its flavor. The movie was filmed in the tunnels and caves of Paris, where you can follow the charming and picturesque scenes. It's starring Bérénice Bejo and directed by Xavier Gens. The film takes place in Paris in the summer of 2024, where the World Triathlon Championships are being held. But because there is a shark loose in the Seine River where the tournament will be held, biologist Sophia and environmental activist Mika will do everything in their power to protect people. They will help Adil, the lawman, with all the information and capabilities they have. Movie time: 1 hour and 44 minutes. Movie type: action, horror, and thriller. The Union, a high-class action film with Mark Wahlberg and Halle Barry co-starring. It is rich in flowing emotions and elaborate movements and is directed by Julian Farino. Mike is a young man whose previous dreams were lost. With his girl whom he loved in high school, he continued his life as a humble construction worker, until everything suddenly changed with the appearance of his beloved Roxanne again, who pushed him into the world of intelligence and secret agents. In an important operation, a failure meant detecting and eliminating all American agents in dangerous areas around the world. Will Mike achieve his dreams, prove his worth in this new world, and also get his girlfriend? Movie time: 1 hour and 47 minutes. Movie type: action, comedy, and thriller. Incoming, a light and fun movie about a group of teenagers, starring Mason Thames and directed by Dave Chernin. It takes you back to high school with all its naivety and enthusiasm for life in a comedic and interesting setting. The movie is another suggestion from the best Netflix movies of 2024 list. Benj, Eddie, Connor, and Bailey are 4 teenager friends. They found their chance to shine and prove their presence among the high school students by attending the most important and biggest party held in the school. But instead, they make many mistakes that result in many funny and sarcastic ironies. They caused a series of problems and scandals that were difficult to solve and escape their consequences. Movie time: 1 hour and 31 minutes. Movie type: comedy. Colors of Evil, Red, a mystery and thriller full of amazing twists and one of the best Netflix movies of 2024, starring Yaqub Ghirsal. Everything began to change in the quiet city of Tri-City. the moment the body of a young girl floated to the surface of the water and was thrown onto the shore by the waves. Detective Leopold Bilski began trying to uncover the mystery of the case with the help of the victim's mother, Helena Bogucka. Although preliminary evidence pointed to a criminal who was convicted in a similar case 15 years ago. However, investigations later revealed that he was not the culprit, and discoveries continued that greatly disturbed the authorities. Movie time, 1 hour and 51 minutes. Movie type, drama, mystery and thriller. Beverly Hills Cop, Axel F. In this film, Eddie Murphy returns as Detective Axel Foley. The film is directed by Mark Malloy, and it is another one from the best Netflix movies of 2024 list. In the film, Detective Axel Foley returns to work on his remarkable way in the city of Detroit. Before his friend, Detective Billy Rosewood from Los Angeles, turns to him for help in solving a difficult case. But Foley finds that his daughter, attorney Jane Saunders, may be at risk. She is being threatened to leave a case she is working on. Upon investigation, Foley discovers that there is a huge conspiracy that has not been accounted for. Movie time, 1 hour and 58 minutes. Movie type, action, comedy and thriller. Scoop. The film stars Billy Piper and is directed by Philip Martin. The film tells the story of the quest of a group of journalists working for the British Broadcasting Corporation to uncover the involvement of Prince Andrew, the son of the Queen of Britain, in the scandal of businessman Jeffrey Epstein, who was running his island for unlawful business. These journalists risked everything in order to reveal the facts to the people, considering that the royal palace and the press are the backbone of the state, and without them it cannot be strong and effective. Movie time, 1 hour and 42 minutes. Movie type, drama and biography. Land of Bad. I think Russell Crowe's name on any movie is a good sign that the movie is worth seeing. This is an action movie with a good dramatic plot. It is one of the best Netflix movies of 2024, directed by William Eubank. The story is about Captain Eddie, who is working for the US Air Force as a drone pilot. Eddie provides support to his colleagues while they carry out dangerous missions abroad. On one occasion, he was doing his job while the US Army Delta Force team participated in an armed attack in the southern Philippines to repel an attack by the Abu Sayyaf group. The band was not successful, and the Abu Sayyaf group arrested the survivors. The US military plans 3 attacks in response to the Abu Sayyaf attack. Movie time, 1 hour and 53 minutes. Movie type, action and thriller. Hitman. A romantic comedy starring Glenn Powell, whose role oscillates between an idealistic professor, a good cop, and a murderer. And how love can bring all of this together in one person without making it contradictory to itself. The film is one of the best Netflix movies of 2024 and is directed by Richard Linklater. The main character in the film is Gary Johnson, a professional killer. However, he is not like any other killer. In fact, he is cooperating with the police to catch people who want to hire a professional killer to carry out their crimes and get rid of their opponents. In fact, Johnson acts as a popular professor. But everything changes when Johnson falls in love with Madison, who wants to hire him to get rid of her abusive husband. Movie time, 1 hour and 55 minutes. Movie type, comedy, crime and romance.